Hello, America. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the show. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the Milwaukee Brewers. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show. Brandon Woodruff, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
0-1 the count. Here it comes. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 now to Adam Eaton.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what.
Third, the second baseman, Starling Castro.
So here's Starlin Castro as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. He's right there. 1 there. On to Smoke, but it's too late as they'll get just the 1. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And digging into bat next, the ever dangerous Juan Soto. And that's in there. Base hit. Runner takes the turn at second on his way to third. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
That is hit. The center fielder, number 16.
Victor Robles digging in now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. Lifetime versus this arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Kane is under it, and the inning is over. Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher there. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
One 1-0 pitch on the way towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
That's grown man strength right there, able to take a fastball inside and muscle it out to center field for a base hit.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain, as he'll take a look at ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. The 2-0 on the way. Heading out towards shallow right. Eaton is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. And no shot of testing anything there. He'll hold on at third with 1 gone. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Hey, Matt, the first thing I notice when I walk into Miller Park is those gaps are super tight. You got to get greedy in a ballpark like this. There's a lot of damage to be had. This park plays really, really tiny at times. So look for this offense to try and drive the ball.
Here's Ryan Braun now, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A 3-run homer here for Ryan Braun, and the Brewers have moved to a 4-1 lead.
This is exactly what you want your offense to do, to get your fans involved. Bottom of the first inning, let's get it started early with a homer.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Robles is right there, and he's got it for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Omar Narvaez looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. There's a swing and a drive. Get up! Get up! Get out of here! Gone! A home run! Solo shot to right center as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Batting it, the shortstop, Orlando.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia as he puts it on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Brewers lead it 5. Now at the plate, Eric Thames. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Oh, and he misses it. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at one of the most dynamic infielders in our sport, and that's Orlando Arcia. Playing up the middle, shortstop, premium position, cannon arm, highlight reel plays, the ability to make the routine one as well. The bat will continue to get better.
Into the box, Kurt Suzuki, as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one, but in this situation he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. Now here it comes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting it, the third base.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps Carter Kieboom to give it a try. First delivery to him on the way, and that's in there for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a line drive, foul. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down here 5-1. Next for Milwaukee, Brandon Woodruff. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Brandon Woodruff.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The third baseman, number 7.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Trey Turner up the chute. This is a guy that when asked to go to center field not too long ago, looked like that was going to be the spot for him. Now he's asked to move to the middle infield, back to his position at North Carolina State, and he can pick and grin, and he has got some of the quickest feet in the game.
Here's Eric Sogard. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. One 0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Lifted down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Popped up. Thames in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. And no offer there from Cain, and he's aboard. It's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Now in the box, Christian Yelich. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Robles is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in to try it again, Keston Hiura. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. So it's an early shower here this afternoon, as this will not go down as one of his better outings. Austin Voth enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Into the box now, Ryan Braun, as he'll get caught reaching on a first pitch slider for strike one. And they're runners at the corners now. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And this will go right by Suzuki all the way to the backstop. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch.
This is why you've always got to be careful with a runner on third. He went with the slider there and just overthrew it and spiked it into the ground. He's going to have a hard time letting that one go.
Hiura stands at second with 2 gone. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Here's Justin Smoak now, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. From the stretch. And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. We played 2 full. The Brewers lead this one 7-1. Ready now, Austin Voth. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The bat, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
At the plate, Trey Turner. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Line toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Over to Smoak at first, and there are 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty change.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. One for the Nationals on the RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up. It's back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. This is back toward the mound, and this is taken for the out.
The batter, number 3.
So one away here with the bases empty, and up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Eaton going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Woodruff. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Lifted the other way out to left center. Soto is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
To the plate now, Eric Thames, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
So now to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. And he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. A ball and 2 strikes.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nationals gone in order. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Bottom of the inning now. Coming to the plate now, Eric Sogard. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal.
Oh, and this is kicked out there by Castro. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo.
In now, Lorenzo Cain. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Robles is there, and he has it for the first out. So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring up Christian Yelich. He's set. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Robles is there. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. Liner towards second. And that'll get down for a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
And Braun ought to have extra bases here as this one's into the gap. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is in there.
Man, he's been killing it all game long. Those 2 RBIs bring his total for the game to 5, so he's been at his best when it matters most. No doubt making a bid for player of the game.
At the plate, Justin Smoak batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Is down low and he gets the call. Strike 3 looking. Another good inning for the Brewers. It's about time to roll out the barrel. More baseball on the show right after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out. Howie Kendrick will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
The batter, number 7.
Back to the top of the order now, and into bat is Trey Turner. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Fouled away. Here's another 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
After it is Yelich. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Roenis Elias gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Standing in, Omar Narvaez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
The batter, number 3.
Coming to the plate now, Orlando Arcia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. The 1-0. Skied into very shallow right. Eaton is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting. The pitcher, Brandon Woodruff.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. They certainly know. Alex Claudio takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 58, Alex.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Adam Eaton already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. No balls and a strike to count.
Right fielder, Adam.
The 0-1 pitch. The bouncer to the left side. Arcia has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 4.
Settling in now, Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hard on the ground towards short, and a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down it.
Juan Soto to the plate now. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Braun. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 16.
At the plate, Victor Robles. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And this one will bounce into the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is Yelich. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Well, we've now seen 4 homers. Brent Suter, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now. Into the box, Kurt Suzuki. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. But the National. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Stepping up now, Eric Sogard. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Line drive to center field. Robles is right there, 1 down.
The center fielder.
Digging in, Lorenzo Cain. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Slow grounder to first. Reined in. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Takes this the other way to right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
That's off the plate.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ballgame. Hiura blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate, and it's now a 6-run lead.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
At the plate now, Justin Smoak as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. Brewers are out in front, 11-5. Carter Kieboom digs in now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First offering on its way.
No, that's low.
Bounce towards the second baseman. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The pitcher,
Ryan Zimmerman will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 11, Ryan Zimmerman.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Hit down the line at first. Beautiful diving stop. He is out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Clay Turner.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Trey Turner. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to Smoak at first, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. Wander Suero enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Wander.
Now to the plate, Omar Narvaez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away.
Narvaez.
Here comes the 0-1. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Ready for another shot now, Orlando Arcia, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. To first. He's got it. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Avisail Garcia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
For the Brewers, number 24, Avisail Garcia.
Takes this the other way to right. Eaton is there, and he'll put it away to retire the. David Phelps has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 41, David Phelps.
So striding forward now, Adam Eaton. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Adam.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 delivery. Good cut fastball in there. 1-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in on it is Kane. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. Here's Starlin Castro as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Sogard showing off his range. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Juan Soto.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Juan Soto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Navarez shading to his right. And that ends the inning. Digging in, Eric Sogard. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
The third baseman, Eric.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Stepping in now, Lorenzo Cain, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Eaton is there. Let's see if they try it. And he might have thought about it at 3rd, but with one away, decides not to risk it. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. He singled his last time up. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A ball and a strike now. Runners are at 1st and 3rd, one away. Lined hard toward right center. Boy, and call off the Dogs already, as this is down for extra bases. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from 3rd is in to score. And he's safe.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Tanner Rainey comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ryan Braun stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard to short. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw gets Braun at 1st as he grounds out for out number 2. So 2 gone now in the Brewers' half of the 8th. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. Left side, but well foul. Ready with the 0-1. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as this lead got even wider. Standing in now, Omar Narvaez fouled off. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Soto is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Digging in and looking for.
Leading off for the Nationals, the center fielder.
Josh Hader comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Brewers, number 71, Josh Hader.
First delivery to him on the way, and he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. After it is Kane. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The first baseman, number 9.
Stepping into the box, Eric Thames. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
15-5 is the final. The Brewers came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Brandon Woodruff gets the W on the mound. Steven Strasburg allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.